Welcome back, everybody, here on JustDaZack. This time we're actually gonna have a look at something a little bit different. We're gonna have a look at Where's My Shoggoth, which is read by none other than Emilia Tyler, the narrator of Baldur's Gate 3. And this is a free, interactable audio adventure that you can try out for yourself. Link is, as always, down in the description. And this is the sequel to the, book Where's My Shoggoth, where we are gonna look for, our Shoggoth in an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired adventure where we are, looking for a tentacle friend, as far as I know, encountering gods and all the weirdness that H.P. Lovecraft goes for in a magical and funny and child-inspired book, apparently. It has a great resonance as far as I can tell, and this is the sequel, as it says here. So, spoiler alert if you want to read the book and want to go into this completely spoiler-free. Just want to put that out there. But we are here to have a look at the audio adventure, right? And I'm very much looking forward to this. You know, something cool, chill, and I'm, a big fan of anything that just closely resembles, book adventures or something like that. And if we have a cool voice narrating that, hell yeah, here we are in a cool universe. Your pet Shoggoth, Blinky, is fast asleep, which gives you time to sneak off on an important errand. Wait. We already found him? Every journey is different, so mind your step and choose carefully. Turn up your sound, so I hope it's not too quiet, but also not too loud for you guys. But here we go. We're gonna go down stairs for our important errand.
The basement. I go down to the basement, where the shadow creatures play. I have a special mission, and I have to save the day. I've left my Shoggoth sleeping, got a lantern and a key. I've opened up the secret door that no one knows but me.
Alright, so in the basement we have a lantern and a key. That's important. Lantern is highlighted. Alright. Secret door, let's go.
Stone chamber. This place is full of fibers, of strands and strings and threads, and bulbous, bloated bodies with a plethora of legs. They lurk in dusty shadows and scuttle from my eye. These Atacops are hungry, and they think they've found a fly. Did you know that spiderlings are very fond of rhythm? Did you know that lots of limbs can mess up an audition?
Oh, so these are our choices. Also, I've never heard the term Atacops before. Interesting. So I guess these Atacops is a different term for spiders. Oh, great. We are immediately in trouble. All right, so what is our choice? Did you know that spiderlings are very fond of rhythm? I mean, that's kind of what we started with already. Did you know that lots of limbs can mess up an addition? Oh no, I don't know. I mean, in for the rhythm, let's go for the rhymes, right? Sure.
I beat my boots upon the floor. The spiders start to dance. Their footwork is impeccable, and now I have a chance. And something's fallen from the web. A shrunken pile of bones. Now what is this? A hat and whip? Why, thank you, Dr. Jones.
Alright, so we have a key, we have a lantern, a hat, and a whip. That's important. Maybe the key isn't highlighted, so maybe we use the key to open the secret door. Also, Indiana Jones reference, awesome. Like this, alright.
The Path of Echoes. This room's a maze of stepping stones. I can't get where I'm going. A footprint's carved on every slab, and each one's brightly glowing. I step on one, and it goes out, so all its light is swallowed. I'm sure these prints of darkness can't be what I need to follow. I might just use the ancient game, that's always worked before, or close my eyes and use my nose to lead me to the door.
Oh, I am surprised that it actually goes dark in the background, and so... Oh, the Path of Echoes. Close my eyes and use my nose to lead me to the door. I'm not sure if that is so smart. So clearly we are in a room, and if we go on the wrong pattern, on the wrong place, platform, that's probably not a good thing. So, I don't know what the ancient game is, but I mean, clearly that has always worked before.
I hopscotch through the stepping stones, relying on good luck.
Uh-oh.
Though triggers click and cogwheels groan, I think these traps are stuck.
Whew. Well, you're lucky us. See, the ancient game always worked.
The rat run. It wobbles and it jiggles and it's square on every side. This jelly cube fills up the room. It's 10 feet tall and wide. There's bones and boots and coins and keys all trapped within the slime. The jelly slithers forward, and I know it's dinner time. I wonder if a cube-shaped thing can follow where I tread. The jelly's nearly liquid. Could I swim right through its head?
Oh, no. We never go through a jelly cube. That is, it's gonna have acid properties and it's gonna, immediately consume us and make us into its nourishment. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea, especially if there's bones and boots. And coins and keys, nice. So maybe we could get something, but what do we have to protect us? Only a hat and a whip? So let's go with the first one. I wonder if a cube-shaped thing can follow where I tread.
I have a cunning stratagem to take it unawares. I let it come straight for me. Then I simply take the stairs. The Fallen Temple. 11 hooded figures are stood around a shrine. They're drumming and they're chanting and they're shuffling in time. They're opening a portal to an outer planar sphere. They're summoning their master, and I shouldn't linger here. What if I ask questions on their matters ecumenical? What if I suggest things that a handful find heretical?
What is going on in our basement? Like, what? What is this basement leading to? We have Fallen Temple, the Red Ren, this Chamber of Echoes. Oh, sorry for that. And, wow, there's so much going on. All right. What kind of house do we even live in? I have so many questions. I probably need to read the main book. Okay, I'm not sure if these guys, if they find it heretical, if they're fine with that, so let's just ask them. I mean, they clearly are very much into it, so showing interest, probably a good idea. Let's go.
They stop their chanting long enough to hand me several leaflets. This paper will be useful, even written on by zealots.
See, there we go. Wait, we don't have time, sorry. Gonna summon an outer planar god right now, but here, have a leaflet. Read through that. So very nice acolytes here, cool.
The Broken Forge. A brass-bound chest lies waiting, but I shouldn't be too reckless. It might hold golden treasure or a jewel-encrusted necklace. It's stuffed brimful of something, and I think it's getting bigger. It's locked up tight, or seems to be. But did I hear it snigger? If I were superstitious, I might just knock on wood, or maybe best to sneak away. I really think I should.
So this is clearly a mimic. Was it sniggering? So could we talk to it? I don't trust anything in this. Oh, man, no. I mean, we have paper. We have a whip. Couldn't I just smack it with a whip? Just knock on wood. Oh, no. No. No.
I'm
Sneak away.
nervous of this furniture, so quickly sneak off past it. I wouldn't want to end up packed inside a wooden casket.
Still alive, just running away from everything.
The Crystal Cave. A rowdy gang of goblins are drinking in their den. They're arguing and squabbling, then arguing again. They're gambling with knuckle bones and talking about lunch, of human flesh and marrow bone, and who they'd like to crunch. What if I was one of them? They wouldn't eat me up. Maybe I'll try gambling. You never know your luck.
I mean, to be fair, last time when we apparently played the ancient game of luck, that worked out beautifully. So right now we have in our backpack, sorry for that again, we have our lantern, we have a whip, a hat, and the paper. Even though so far it seems like our items haven't been that important, who knows? It's still highlighted. I mean, sure, let's go do some gambling. Who else would we win, right?
Lady Luck is watching me. I beg her for a boon. The goblins lose at poker, and I win a silver spoon.
Nice. Yeah, everyone knows, like, drunk goblins are not good at poker.
The bridge. A battered lamp lies on a shelf. I recognize this item. It is the cause of suffering and wars ad infinitum. The occupant's a friend of mine, so I've no need to fear. I chant the mantra, rub the lamp, and ask him to appear. This very friendly genie has a taste for games of dice. His lamp is rather rusty. I could get it looking nice.
Interesting. I really love how we have an entire Dungeons and Dragons adventure down in our basement somehow. So this very friendly genie has a taste for games of dice. Cool. His lamp is rather rusty. I could it looking nice. So, I mean, usually you always want to rub the lamp, right? I chant the mantra, rub the lamp, and ask him to appear. So we did that already. Maybe he would like that. If you make it, you know, look nicer again. On the other hand, I mean, going for gambling has worked beautifully, so I mean, we just beat goblins at poker, we won the ancient game. I mean, how much harder could a super powerful genie be at a game of dice, right? Let's go.
I challenge him to roll the bones. He's pleased with my announcement. He wants to play a human, so I make him an accountant.
Wait, what? What? He wants to play human, so I make him an accountant. Maybe we're more powerful. Alright.
The ice chamber.
That happened.
A doorway in the corner with a heavy wooden door. Something stirs behind it. I can hear a distant roar. An eerie light surrounds it. The red of dying suns. It stands a little open, and the padlock is undone. Maybe I could knock on it and see who answers back, or satisfy my nosiness and open it a crack.
I mean, that's the polite way, so yeah, let's knock on it.
I rap 3 times, and all goes quiet. It makes me quite unnerved. And then a cardboard sign pops out. It reads, "Do not disturb."
I just imagine like a giant red dragon behind this door or something like that. Oh no, God, wait, gotta write this down with my claws, and then, no, do not disturb. Did that sign in front of the door fall off again? Oh man.
The shattered hallway. It floats amongst the broken stones, a ball of staring eyes. Each eye stalk writhes and darts about. It licks sharp teeth and sighs. It asks me why I visit, and it seems to be polite. But its biggest eyes gleaming with a lean and hungry light. I've got this glowing lantern that I could shine in its face, or play a silly game I know and put it in its place.
Ooh, this is both cool. Also, it's a freaking beholder. That's awesome. I honestly, I have to keep this in mind. Sorry for that again. I have to keep this in mind if I ever want to play a D&D adventure. This is actually a cool story hook immediately. Sometimes you just need a room with a mimic, or then you have this door. What's going on in the ice chamber? I want to know about that. We should have sneaked in. Okay, this is the first time we can use an item. But, I mean, so far, playing games has always worked, so I want to play a silly game.
I grab on by 2 eye stalks, hop up and take my place.
Okay.
Now giddy up, I tell it as I bounce across the space.
Yeah, that's the best idea. Let's play that game, sure.
The sunken tower. Inside a stone sarcophagus, Behind a hidden door, a rag-wrapped form is slumbering and dreaming of before, when she was queen and emperor and worshipped as the sun. But now she's old and lonely, and her end has come undone. I know an ancient cradle song. It might just stop her stirring, or there's loose bits of bandages, results of her interring.
Okay, can we please get a quick break? I want to summarize what's just going on. So apparently we're in the sunken tower where we have an ancient mummy or something. Okay, that's cool. A lonely mummy, apparently, old and lonely and a little pessimistic, it seems. While we are we essentially in an Indiana Jones cosplay riding a beholder with a whip in our hand. Oh, giddy up, come on, this is how we just came into this tower. And there's this pessimistic mummy, and sure. What is going on? And there's loose bits of bandages, results of an tearing. That doesn't sound nice. I know an ancient cradle song. Might just stop her. Yeah, let's sing her song in our Indiana Jones costume and with our whip and the lantern, and we still have a flyer of some acolytes and on our beholder. Sure, let's sing a song. I love this image I have in my head right now.
I gently sing the age-old words, that lilting lullaby. She rolls onto her other side and snores, so I sneak by. The Alchemist's Kitchen. The one-eyed god stirs in its lair and stares at me with hatred. It's slumbered for millennia. It thinks its nap time's sacred. So who would dare disturb its rest? Why would they risk their soul? I smile a little smile, for now I know I've reached my goal. I could sing a lullaby to put it back to sleep. I could ask it nicely, after all, I'm not a creep. And then I won this silver spoon. Can I make one-eye weep?
Oh, right, so this happened. This one-eyed god, that's our mission. That we go into our own basement. Yeah, let's talk to this one-eyed god who's just not that heavy that we just woke him. That's amazing. Well, I smile a little smile. For now, I know I've reached my goal. So again, now we could use our silver spoon. The thing is, I want to use an item because we haven't done this. And singing, cool. But I mean, you know, apparently this is where we want to be anyway. And even though I'm not sure what our goal is, I mean, just be polite. Always being polite is so important. So let's just ask nicely because, yeah, I'm not a creep.
I pay the god some courtesy, and I ask it for its eye. It blinks at me in horror, and demands I answer why. I tell it my good reason, and it thinks for just a mo, then nods and takes its eye out, before wrapping it to go.
Are we still riding the beholder?
The deep way. Someone's carved a figurine. It's tall and made of clay. Its mouth is wide, as if it's got important things to say. Around its neck there is a rope, and on it hangs a bell. It has no voice, so why it's here it has no way to tell. I've a game that I could play. I know I'd be the best. I could be a statue too, and it might be impressed. I have a pen and paper. I could write a note in jest.
Yep.
And there's the eye I carry, which would let me skip this quest.
Just skip the quest. That's cool. Okay, that's so cool. I honestly love how it makes me feel rewarded a little bit by knowing different mythics and mythological creatures. This is a golem, you know, made out of clay. That's why that is honestly what I was hoping when the options popped up, because we have paper. We don't have a pen. I mean, I guess we just had a pen. But yeah, that's how golems work in Ancient Mystery, right? They can't speak. They technically don't do anything unless you write in something on a paper and put it in its mouth or something. And then it follows that command. That's one of the myths surrounding golems. Also the one in Supernatural, but That's a different story. Around its neck there is a rope and on it hangs a bell. Yeah, no, I want to do this. Pen and paper. I could write a note and just let's see what happens. Even though, I mean, we actually do know that we are the best at games, so we know that that is always the correct choice and it always works. As being politeness, that ancient god just gave us its eye. That's still amazing. And apparently that was part of our request, so that's good. So we shouldn't give that away. But yeah, pen and paper. Let's go.
I write a little sticky note. It just says, "You are free." I pop it in its mouth hole, and it hands the bell to me.
Awesome.
The Grotto. It is an ancient sorcerer who sits upon his throne. He's withered, and he's tattered, and his hands are shards of bone. Upon his knee there lies a book, the spine shackled with chains. The Lich Lord eyes me coldly and begins to write my name. Maybe if I tell a joke, he'll stop looking so solemn. Or we could play a riddle game. It worked out well with Gollum. Perhaps the eye will deal with this. I think it might enthrall him.
But are we still riding on a beholder? Okay, we have a lich now. Telling a joke, I mean, I don't know how funny we are. Again, we could use the eye. Eye is apparently super powerful, but that also seems to be our main reason. So I think we have to keep the eye forever. Because that is our mission thing, right? That's how I understood it, at least. And I mean, yeah, let's go with this. Or we could play a riddle game. It worked out well with Golem. I mean, just a lich. How good could a lich be at a riddle, right? What could possibly go wrong here?
I challenge him with fishes and time and teeth and legs. He no longer eats breakfast, so I beat him with some eggs. The Iron Cell. This corridor looks innocent. But I've this funny feeling. There's ticking sounds inside the walls and holes up in the ceiling. A flame, some darts, a whirring blade, a cunning ruse or trick. Wait, something moved under my foot. I think I heard a click. Trust my luck to get me through and roll a set of dice. Search for traps and secret doors. That's always good advice. Ah, wait a mo. This hat and whip should sort things in a trice. But I'd have thought this glowing eye would certainly suffice.
Oh, I like how the game just keeps telling you that the eye always works. Okay, I mean, we know, again, we are so lucky, so this should work, but I really want to be... This is our Indiana Jones moment, so hat and whip it is. Let's go.
Put on my hat and grab my whip. There's traps where I can't see 'em. But luckily, the cogs and springs belong in a museum.
Also, are we still riding the beholder? I need an answer to that question.
The basement. I close the door behind me, leave the dungeon to itself. I nod to all the shadow folk and wish them good unhealth. I use the spiral staircase, find my way up from the deep. Then wash my face and brush my teeth and lay me down to sleep. Tomorrow is important, and I must be circumspect. I'll wrap the eye in cerements so Blinky won't suspect. I'll bind it all with crimson cord, sneak in to where he lies, and wish him happy birthday as I hand him my surprise.
This is awesome. Happy birthday, Blinky.
Quest complete. You found a gift for Blinky, so that means you've won the day. And then you have your lantern to chase the dark away. You've got a hat and whip, which you can use if there's foul play. You've got an iron bell to ring to summon your valet. This useful silver spoon is great for scooping up sorbet.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that actually makes sense. Why do I keep doing that? Sorry. That is awesome. Yeah, of course our doggy needs an ancient god eye as a birthday gift. Man, yes. Of course, I knew it. The eye was important.
Why not try again? Each journey to find a present for Blinky is different. Or, for more stories concerning your pet Blinky the Shoggoth, go to where'smyshoggoth.com.
And we've reached one of the possible endings. Yeah, that's amazing. I still want to know what happened of the beholder that we were riding with our hat and whip and lantern. That is an important question. What happened to that beholder? I want to find out. See, did we take him out? Is that our second pet? Is that our friend? We still have a genie as our accountant now. That's very good for taxes and stuff like that. Yeah, thumbs up. I mean, it's free to try. I love the writing, the rhymes. Of course, the voice acting, the narration is top-notch as well. It's free to try, and there's clearly different ways to go through. For a free short adventure and the atmosphere, the music, the sound effects, yeah, I very much enjoy this. Thumbs up from me. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think of Where's My Shoggoth? And yeah, if you tried it out for yourself, tell me how your adventure was going. I really wonder how many different outcomes and pathways there are. Because, I mean, we just saw a tiny tidbit of this here, I suppose at least. And tell me what your Blinky got as a birthday gift. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. Consider sharing the video. Make sure to stay awesome. And truly, thank you for watching. We see each other in the next video.